Hello, everyone. How are we doing?
Bryce.
Good. Blessed. Thanks for asking, man. I appreciate that.
How did you feel like the offense performed today? Looked like a pretty solid day all around for you guys.
Yeah, I think it was a good day. It's a great anytime you get to go and compete against someone else. It's always fun. It's always fun just to be united in that. Training camp, you're back and forth. With your own team, and then you start to. The offense, the defense start to kind of form that rivalry. But, at the end of the day, we're the Panthers. And for us to kind of be able to go out there and be united, have each other's backs, root for each other, that part's always fun.
A rare joint practice without any major scuffles or anything like that. What does that say about necessarily the maturity of this team and everyone keeping their focus on the task at hand?
Yeah, just two teams, one to work, one to get better at football. The coaches, Coach Canales talked to us about that, wanted to keep it clean, wanted to make sure it was football, wanted to not for things not to be disrespectful, and we commend them both sides. Just again, wanted to get our work.
You did
Bryce.
jokingly grip someone up though in that one. Who was that?
That's yeah, that was. I'm not. It was a pile, so I didn't get to see who it was.
There was that one moment from 28 on Cleveland who kind of just chucked the ball at Chuba's head. Did you see that?
Yeah, that's the classic DB special. They get a PBU. You want to throw the ball back, so yeah, it's all competition.
How will you benefit? Can you benefit from playing this first preseason game and the second one, whereas last year you did not?
Yeah, I'm super excited. I think it'll be great for us. A lot of familiar faces, but obviously some new pieces. And every year, we're a new team. So I think it's just a great opportunity for us to, at the first opportunity we can go out there and, try to establish ourselves, get more and more comfortable, get reps. And I think it'll be a great thing for myself, for all of us, just to kind of get our feet wet a little bit in the preseason. And, we're going to make sure that we do everything we can to execute and take advantage of that opportunity.
Bryce,
Bryce,
you
you
didn't play
seem to
much
target-
last year in the preseason. Did you and Dave talk about, maybe changing the format this year?
Coach Canales and everyone in the front office, they make those decisions. Whatever it is that they ask of me as a offense, as a team, that's chain of command of what we do. But again, I'm excited to be playing. I think it's a great opportunity. Anytime we get to go out there, we get to go into the bank, we get to go out as a team. I don't take that for granted. It's a blessing no matter what it is, so I'm definitely excited.
Bryce,
What
you
did you
seem
learn
to
about
you seem to target Tetaroa a lot today. Is that just a natural thing, or is Dave and Brad scheming him open? Like, where's y'all's connection coming from?
Yeah, just wanted to do what we can to take advantage of what the defense gives. I have all the confidence in the world in him and the rest of the receiving core. It's going to be today. He probably got a few more targets, and there's been practices where it's been him, it's been Adam, Eggs, whatever it may be, all the way down. So it's how it went today. We want to make sure that we can do whatever's best for the team. Again, take advantage of what the defense gave us. So that's just how it happened to be today.
What did you learn
On that
against?
note, there was a play in team where it seemed like y'all were on different pages, but then the next play you went right back to him, same play. How have you seen him kind of respond to those moments where, it'd be easy to get frustrated but have to go straight on?
Yeah, T-Mac's done a great job, and really, I'm super grateful. The entire receiver room has that next play attitude, which is huge. Just as a team, as offense, we talk about a lot as a coaching staff and as a unit. You want to learn from the last play. We come back and we have conversations on the sideline, but that's not. You don't want to take that last play into the next play, good or bad. And everyone has that mentality. So whenever there's something that we have to recalibrate, we come to the sideline, we talk about it, we get better from it. And then from my standpoint, there's zero loss of confidence, loss of faith, trust, anything. If a play doesn't go our way, that's going to happen, and we have to turn the page and get to the next ones.
What you guys learned today about your offense, since you're playing guys you hadn't played before, but you didn't know going in, maybe?
Yeah, I think it's good to watch us react. Watch us react to different things. Obviously, our defense does a ton of things, but you get very familiar with who you're going against. You get familiar with matchups, and when you come in against a team that you're not familiar with, and you don't know what's going to come. It's good to see what our natural reactions are. So I think this was just a great learning experience for all of us. I I love how we responded to things. Obviously there's things to clean up, things we want to get better at, but all in all, I think it was just a great learning opportunity. I haven't watched the film yet, so excited to go into meetings and do that. But anytime we get the opportunity, it's a good thing.
Have you had the opportunity to talk to JC at all about that car accident that he had? How's the locker room and how he's feeling, if you had a chance to do that?
Yeah, talked to him. He was out there, even without practicing, just as much energy as he always has. That's the person he is. I know he would have loved to be out there, but doing everything from the sideline, staying. They got him a script. He's following with the play calls, making sure he's engaged, and that's the energy it is. Know what happened. Obviously, I don't know the specifics of everything going on, but that's our guy. We know he's always going to do everything he can. So I'm grateful he's on our side.
Back on the preseason games, did you think not playing many snaps last year in those games might have impacted y'all early in the season?
No, I think that, again, I trust the coaches and the decisions they make, and I'm sure that, they look at things from a year-to-year basis, whatever they feel like the team needs. The decision they make is, we talk about that in the quarterback a lot. Whatever decision is made, that's the best card in the house. So there's no pointing fingers, there's no blaming, and again, all that's last year. This was a decision for this year. I'm happy, I'm excited for it, and that's all I'm focused on.
Bryce, you guys are working together with Austin and Cade. Do you notice any major differences between the two when they're at center?
Yeah, no, which is saying a lot for how well they play the position physically, but also mentally. Great communicators, both of them. They do a great job in the running game, in the pass game, and the center position. There's so much that you don't see from the outside looking in. They have to be the people who drive so much. All the they run game points, pass game communications. They have to not just see who's in front of them, but they have to see the whole contour of the defense. And both of them do it at such a high level. Both super smart guys. Great communication with me and the rest of quarterbacks, whoever's in. So, yeah, I have all the confidence in the world in whoever it is that's in there.
Advice you gave to Shador? Any advice you gave to Shador out there today?
I don't have any advice. He's had a ton of success his entire life. He's the reason he's here is he knows how to get here. So, I'm trying to find my way, be the best I can, and the same with all those guys over there on that side. They've all been great players. There's a reason they're all playing NFL football. So, I believe everyone has their own path. Everyone has their journey. So, I'm rooting for all those guys.
How weird is it that you're now being asked as the grizzled vet?
I know. Yeah, we're the same age, which is another thing too. Yeah, we're the same age. So. We might be the same class or something. So yeah, it's always funny sometimes. Like year 3, it doesn't always feel like that. But yeah, I've been here for a little bit longer. But we're all growing, all learning from experience. And I'm excited for all the guys over there.
Know him at all coming out?
Yeah, we've ran into each other with I think like camps when we were younger. Quarterback world is a small world.
Bryce, you talked about the chain of command and coaches make the decision and you're happy with all that, but last year was your first year with Coach Canales. Is he, I know you guys have a great line of communication, but are you able to use your voice a little more and offer up, or is that still a two-way street? Is there a little bit more or less?
Yeah. Well, Coach Canales has always prided himself in having open dialogue with all of his players, which is something that I'm super grateful for. And really, he's always around, always in rooms, always wanting to hear things. So he's definitely made it for an environment for myself and for everyone to voice how we feel, voice opinions. So that's something you're super grateful for as a QB.
You get that kind of input when it comes to, or is he listening to you and say, look, I want to play a little more in the preseason, or I'd like to. You kind of offer those suggestions.
That's stuff that I leave up to the front office, leave up to the coaching staff. I haven't not asked. Again, I trust them. They know what's best for the team. It's not just about me, it's about everyone. So, I trust in them in that.
Said yesterday on an interview that you weren't happy about being benched last year, but it was the way you handled it that really impressed him. Can you kind of expand on that and just like where were you unhappy? What were your thoughts to that?
Again, that's something from last year. We're all competitors. I want to be what's best, but just like now, I want to do whatever's best for the team.
Did Houston, so you'll have CJ out there. You guys are familiar with each other. What did you guys do this summer? Y'all spent a lot of time together, it seemed like, from social media, and what's that relationship like?
Yeah, that's my brother. Yeah, we've known each other for a long time. We've been close for a long time, and that's someone I always root for. I'm super excited to be out there with him, with a lot of guys from Houston that I know. Obviously, I have a ton of respect for them as an organization. Right now, it's all about Cleveland, so that's not something that's on our radar right now. We're week to week, but obviously being able to do stuff like that with people you're really close with, not just because of football, it's a blessing.
All right, thank you guys.
Appreciate you guys.